Well, hello and welcome from Porthcawl in South Wales. In this video, we're doing something a bit different. We're not staying in Wales, we're actually heading across the Bristol Channel to the twin villages of Linton and Lynmouth on the North Devon coast. Trust me, they are over there. Sometimes you can actually see them, but usually it's like this, a bit hazy with a sea mist. Linton's on the top of the cliffs, and 500 feet below it is a small village of Lynmouth. It's only 17.5 miles across there, but we have to go all the way around. So anyway, enough chatter, let's get going. We'll see you over there in Linton and Lynmouth. We've made it to Lynmouth, which is only 17.5 miles straight across the water.
Yep.
But unfortunately we had to drive around and the M5 was closed because of an accident and it took 4 hours.
A long time.
And it's only just over 17 miles that way.
Yeah, as a crow flies.
And we've made the mistake of coming here on a Sunday afternoon, which when you visit the UK or if you live in the UK, a day to avoid,
especially if it's sunny.
Especially if it's sunny. So we're staying in the area for a few days, so we'll come back to Lynmouth and Linton when it's a bit quieter.
Yes, I think so, definitely.
Yeah. So we're back in Linton. On Sunday we were down by the harbour in Lynmouth, but now we're at the top of the cliffs at Linton, and as we thought, it is much quieter, but it is much colder. Only 3 days later and it's like 10 degrees and it's raining. On Sunday it was 23. So anyway, let's have a quick look around. The two villages are 500 feet apart and they're connected by a cliff railway which is powered by water and opened in 1890. Cold?
Yeah.
The pretty villages of Linton and Lynmouth, with their cliffs and picturesque harbour, lie on the North Devon coast on the edge of Exmoor, at the confluence between the two rivers, the East Lyn and the West Lyn, and we'll come back to those later. As I mentioned earlier, that railway was opened in 1890 and is powered entirely on water. The weather's not as bad as the forecast. They were forecasting heavy rain and thunderstorms, and as you can see, we've got some nice weather. I mentioned earlier I would come back to the rivers that met at Lynmouth, And the reason I'm coming back to it, in August 1952, a major flood disaster occurred. After a period of intense rain in Exmoor, the floodwaters cascaded off the moors towards Lynmouth, but a dam was formed with debris on the West Lynn River. When this gave way, a large wave of water and debris rushed down the valley, flooding the town and killing 34 people. So that was our short trip to Linton and Lynmouth on the North Devon coast. You like it, Mel?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, very good. To drive it from Porthcawl, it took us nearly 3 hours. Well, actually, it took us longer because the M5 was closed, but
Yeah.
under normal conditions, it's just under 3 hours. But if you got your own little boat from Porthcawl Harbour, 17.5 miles straight across. So until next time.
Okay, I'm allowed to speak today.
Okay, go on.
I was going to say, definitely go up to the top to Linton as well, because there's some nice little shops there.
Yeah, I think-
selling art and gift shops.
yeah. I think if you're coming, park in Linton, walk down, and get the cliff top train back up.
Yep, definitely.
Okay,
Okay,
that's bye for now.
bye.
Bye.